The year is around 700. Danubian Bulgaria is still young, but it is already a force. One man will lead it out of the shadows of the steppe and turn it into the shield of Christian Europe. His name is Tervel, a descendant of Asparuh, heir to ancient Khans, and savior of Constantinople. After Asparuh's death in the battles against the Khazars, his son or close relative, Tervel, takes power. According to the nomenclature of the Bulgarian Khans, he ruled around 700 to 721. Some sources indicate 701 to 718. There's not much written information, but one thing is certain. Tervel quickly proves himself as a strategist and diplomat of world importance. In 705, the Byzantine Emperor Justinian II, nicknamed Rhinatmet the Nosecut, is in exile. From Crimea, he seeks salvation among the Bulgarians. It was Tervel who extended his hand to him. With 12,000 Bulgarian soldiers and 3,000 Byzantine supporters, Justinian captured Constantinople and regained his crown. In return, he gave Bulgaria the Zagor region, land south of the Balkan Mountains. Tervel placed his shield on the ground and stuck his whip next to it. The Byzantines covered it with gold. The emperor received him in the palace, dressed him in an imperial chlamys, and gave him the title of Caesar, something unheard of for a barbarian ruler. But Justinian did not prove to be a loyal ally. In 708, he attacked Bulgaria. Tervel met him at Onkealos, today's Pomeri, and defeated him, defeated and humiliated. Justinian fell from the throne again. He gave him another chance, sending 3,000 soldiers to save him in 711. But it was too late. Justinian was killed. In 712, Tervel led an army and invaded Thrace. He reached the very golden gates of Constantinople. He carried off rich booty. Byzantium was already afraid of Bulgaria. In 716, the new Emperor Theodosius III signed a treaty with Tervel. Bulgaria received annual tribute with red cloth, a symbol of royal power, recognition of the border at Zagor, clause for the extradition of conspirators, and for the first time in Europe, a trade clause, allowing imports only with a state seal. The border was permanently established. Bulgaria was a recognized power. In 717, 2,500 ships and 100,000 Arab soldiers besieged Constantinople. Emperor Leo III the Isaurian was desperate. Salvation came from the north, from Tervel. The Bulgarians attack in the rear. The Arabs were crushed. The snow does not stop. The hunger grows. They dig a second line of trenches, not against Byzantium, but against Tervel. In the summer of 718, a new clash. The fleet is defeated by a storm. Only 5 ships return to Syria. The Arab expansion has stopped forever. In 719, the deposed Anastasius II seeks help from Tervel. The Bulgarian Khan gives him an army and 360,000 gold coins. But the plot fails. Leo III swears Tervel to peace, and he keeps it. He ends his life as a great diplomat, strategist, and ruler. The Madara horseman, carved into the rock on the plateau near Madara, is probably a monument to Tervel himself. There is no exact information about his family. A son is mentioned, Cormesius, but even without a pedigree, Tervel's name remains great. Tervel is not just a Khan. He is the first Bulgarian with the Western title of Caesar, the first recognized ruler outside the empire, and the man who saved Europe from an Islamic invasion. And today, almost no one mentions him.